It's Nolan.
Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
It seems I've been missing from the scene, but I'm always coming right back. In the city, just a couple niggas with me, cause I know I gotta watch my back. And I'ma be the realest when the dog falls out. And I'ma still be standing when the sky fall out. They say it's gang gang till it's time to roll out. But when them things bang, where them niggas at now? Real nigga for life. They thought I disconnected from my essence, Rocking shades, but never blocking my blessings, Come from a place where it's dreary like fatal fury. The hardest fight that you face is a jury. We never worried, nigga. Ain't seen a marriage providers coming, we grown for it. Gun smoking, new pause, death stuff in new force. True gold, blue tour, shooting at your coupe door. Niggas catch a body, then rap about it on TuneCore. That's why I'm distant in my DMs. Rappers trying to be friends, but I don't think to me sin. I've been on some business, building LinkedIn. Signature like in stores. Won't even touch your fucking track without an invoice. Develop habits to elevate in my brackets. I notice most of my peers to get comfortable being stagnant over 10 years. Trying to plant my feet in the ground, but not a taste of victory is about as sweet as it sound. Yeah.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, and everyone's source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everyone's doing well out there this evening. So, in this video, we're going to be getting into 50 Cent, who continues to make excuses as to why he will not drop another album commercially in the marketplace. Now, this is the same thing that 50's been saying for years, but of course, after he partook in the verses between Joe and Donnell Jones, he was asked this one more time in the post-game interview about him having new music. Does he have something, another album in him? Does he have anything else that he wants to say to the public, to the people? Okay? And 50 Cent gave the same old tired answer, basically saying, if it doesn't sell, it doesn't belong out. He says he doesn't want to be the hottest anything at 60, and it's not supposed to be that way. Okay? Now, on one end, I can understand what 50's saying. Like, at 60 years old, maybe you're not supposed to be the hottest anything. But acting like at 60 years old, you're not supposed to do anything. What are you supposed to do at 60? Just sit around and fucking wait till you die? I don't think that's much of a life at all. You're supposed to live your life to the fullest. You're supposed to go after anything that's available to you if you have the resources and the means to go after it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a motherfucker if you want to go jet skiing. Hell, I don't give a fuck. You could start a new business. Some people don't pop off in acting until they goddamn 49, 50 years old. They supposed to retire? This is this self-imposed ageism thing that he's been putting himself on. And I mean, financially, he doesn't need it, and he always says that. So, of course, for somebody like a 50 Cent, music is a means to an end of financial burden, right? Which is why he made the style of music that he did, which is cool because it worked for the time period that it did. But as music has evolved, changed, shifted, and as people seem to have an appetite for age-appropriate hip-hop music, he doesn't want to answer the call. I find that to be very interesting when there's others in his age group that do put the music out. They're not chasing the charts. They're not trying to be the hottest. They're not trying to replace who is new because realistically, they're not even competing for the same space or the same airtime or the same position. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up the clip of 50 Cent saying this, and then we'll go a little bit deeper into the conversation.
Only giving us music as themes and intros.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be in the way. See, look, hip-hop culture is connected to youth culture. You are not supposed to be the hottest in nothing at 60. Fuck that, man. You can still do your shit. Like, you still sing, and that's love music. It don't never...
But you've never felt like you still have one more album in you.
No, I still got love for music. I'm never going to lose that. Like, I'm always want to do something. And those are like entries. Look, this is me putting a little piece or tab.
So what I find interesting is hip-hop is connected to youth culture, right? As he says. So why are you still out here wearing fucking Yankee hats? You still wearing hip-hop inspired clothing, right? Mainly because this is the culture that you grew up in. It influenced you. It created who you are. Therefore, the byproduct of hip-hop musically should also be in your DNA. It should be something that's just natural to you. And this is why I feel like it's just an excuse, because he doesn't have anything new to say. He doesn't have anything fresh. He doesn't have a fresh perspective to give us. 50 Cent's music has always been being the ultimate gangster. Got shot 9 times and survived, I'll shoot you too. Right? So dope. You know what I mean? Same shit, same story told, every album, nothing new. And I say that as somebody who listened to 50 Cent's music longer than the average person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people fell off the 50 Cent wagon in 2009? I kept listening to 50 to damn near 2014, 15. You know what I'm saying? Because I enjoyed the aggressive content that he was bringing. And when he was doing the Gangsta Grrrls mixtapes and the Big 10 and stuff like that, I was continuing to support the nigga.
Something in there for them here, that I still do it, that I still got it.
But you ain't giving us. I
don't need it.
I can't come. I know you
bust their ass right now.
About me.
Put them niggas out, and I do the shit from 03 and fuck them up right now.
Right, true.
Right now.
So
do you have
bring them.
any
We go international. They
you
don't know
got
what the
any
fuck they talking
unreleased
about.
albums, 50? You got any albums you recorded you just don't want us to hear?
Yeah, I got music out in.
the desk he got
albums
mad.
worth
The
of-
desk he
If
got
I
mad
don't
records,
look, if it doesn't sell, you keep it to your motherfucking self, right? Motherfucker tell you this was a personal album, I made this for this and that. Then why do I hear it, bitch?
Yo, because sometimes you need to share that with the world. The world
And the thing about this statement that he just made, he's standing next to 2 rappers who never sold big records. But you keep them around, right? Uncle Murda, more than Yayo, has dropped a lot of music that ain't sell a motherfucking thing. How many official albums has Uncle Murda ever released commercially anyway? How many albums did he have for people to even know were available on streaming platforms? You know what I'm saying? So it's no way that I could sit next to 50 in this interview as an Uncle Murda or a Tony Yayo who never sold big amounts of records anyway as a rapper to even co-sign his statement. Because, yeah, nigga, you sold 20 million records, 10 million records, 5 million records, whatever the fuck on your first few albums. But we didn't. You know what I'm saying? We had to get it out the mud out this bitch, man. We still getting it out the mud out this bitch, man. But they're yes men, you know what I mean? And they don't want to be called that. And they'll, you know, you say that, they'll want to smack you and try to get aggressive and violent and shit. But the truth is the truth, no matter how you take it. It's still the truth. Y'all niggas were not successful rappers in the way that 50 was. And the fact that y'all could co-sign it like you're an extension of him just because you with him, his logic don't actually work for you neither, nigga.
used to go through that with you. We want that sometimes.
No, man, you just
Yo, you were the king of
those things
marketing
you can
and
put it-
promotion, but sometimes
Put it
we
out
want to
for
know.
promotions for something. If you want to do it, like tie it to something and just let it go. It'll
So
work.
in the paid in full movie,
Yeah.
would there be records from 50 Cent in the movie?
I'll do something for it. You know,
50 featuring Tyrese.
and that time we gotta figure out something.
Let's go.
That's right. You're an
Now,
actor.
see, this is the part where I personally start to feel away, right? Not really, but a little bit. So 50 Cent don't want to release no more albums. That's cool. He MAGA any fucking way, right? He got a lot of bullshit next to his name. You know what I mean? He out here allegedly doing all kind of crazy shit. Burning ex-wife house down or ex-baby mama, whatever, baby mama house down. Trying to steal people life rights. All type of crazy shit, right? Allegedly S.A. Daphne Joy, all type of shit, right? All just allegations. The same things that they would tear Jay-Z down just for somebody uttering it, whether it be true or false. He gets to just skate along like nothing, right? But then he says, well, attach it to something promoting it, and we could do it. So he wants to put his music in all his TV shows, right? But just a minute ago, he said, I don't want to be in the way. And this is where me personally and people in my field got to look at this and say, well, shit, nigga. When it comes to the industry of established, famous rappers with millions of records sold, hundreds of thousands of records sold, et cetera, you don't want to compete in that space. But then there's independent artists like myself who write music for TV and film. I've been doing this shit. My first TV placement was 2012. All right. So I've been getting placements in TV and film for 14 years now. And this is a way that talented writers like myself can make good money behind the scenes. So you don't want to be in the way of people who at least have the machine, cultural cachet, labels, management, booking agencies, PR firms, et cetera, et cetera. You don't want to compete with your contemporaries, but you'd rather take up the space that a nigga like me could occupy. You want to put your voice at the fucking top of a TV show when it's niggas out here like myself that make a living from our voice being on movies and TV shows. You ain't got no qualms about taking up space from us. And we need it more than you motherfuckers. Well, some of us make more bread than these rappers you will see on TV. But still, optically speaking, perception-wise, they'll never talk about that. Now, I'm not taking it personally. I've made money off of Viddy. You know what I'm saying? I told you, I was on fucking Raising. I had a song performed on Raising Kanan that I wrote. It wasn't even in my voice. One of the actors performed the shit. Right? I ain't tripping off that. But there's other artists that get played in the show that would love to have their shit at the motherfucking top. It's where you can't avoid it. You know what I mean? You could try to skip it. But I'm sure it's a lot of, you know what I mean? Look at what happened with Trey Songz has, where y'all tried to remix the motherfucking Power theme. And nigga said, get that shit out of here, put the original back. Because they were so accustomed to it. So it just goes to show you the power, pun intended, that time slot has. But you'll do that with no problem. But you don't want to take up space. So again, it's just a lot of he's talking, but he ain't really saying shit. And he don't want to admit that he can't compete with today's current rappers. Even rappers of his generation who are still more consistent than him, he can't compete with them either. Because today we look at some of these rappers and look at their first week sales and say, oh, Rick Ross sold 19,000. Oh, was that a flop or not? Oh, this rapper sold 20. This rapper sold 30K. 50K is a successful first week for popular current rappers. damn the older folks. And 50 Cent, his last official album sold, what, 40,000 first week? And that was back over 10 years ago. So he would probably do 20,000 today. And he would be sitting right next to Rick Ross if he did. Now, you look at 50 Cent's last tour, right? He did over $100 million in concert tickets because he marketed it as his final tour. You know what I mean? And it just goes to show you that 50 Cent still has fans who want to see him perform Get Rich or Die Trying. He still has fans that want to look at all them white folks that call him 50 Cent. 50 Cent. You know what I mean? But he put out some new shit, it's going to be crickets. They still listening to the old shit. There's a lot of people out there that could not name a 50 Cent song from after 2008. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a time capsule artist and he harnessed his business and took that shit as far as he possibly could. That's not a bad move. It worked for him financially. But musically, he never grew past. He don't tell you his story in his music. You don't have nothing to follow. He just knows how to make a catchy hook. He's going to give you that same so dope, shoot a nigga up, use a bitch, and get back to that catchy hook. Harmonizing and doing melodies and then getting another singer to come in. That's his strong point. But don't act like you can't do it because of your age. Because you didn't want to compete in your 30s. So don't say, oh, because I'm 50, I can't do it. You stopped competing a long time ago, bruh. But yet you want to talk about people's sales and say, oh, your record's not selling. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. Well, shit, nigga, you not even in the fucking game. So go ahead and get off the pot.
Actor. That's right. You're an actor.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about
But 50, also on top of you not want to do it yourself, you will tap in with a younger artist like Skilla Baby who's getting ready to drop.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
So-
you'll do them features.
I like Skilla, the Baby.
Yeah.
A lot of the new artists, I check them out. Like I look for what I like in the new artist. So I'm not a critic to them. I just look and say, what's cool about him? Like, why is he who he is right now to the culture at the moment? Like, I think whoever's in college is your core audience because their socialization is so important to them at that point that they go party every available moment away from their schoolwork.
You always in business mode. You can't even.
Yeah, always.
I can't even just come get the hard drive from you and just put out some records. For
My core audience is running the world right now.
Yeah.
You're right.
They are successful in running the world. And this may be why you see me able to make deals that it wasn't possible to make. You know, and
Because you walk in them boardrooms.
I'm 50.
Yeah.
They know
Yeah.
the significance of me. So then it changes the way things are, you know, and then it's cool. I wouldn't pick a different time.
There he is.
So your core audience wants to use you as a cultural pawn rather than to support your current music. In so many words, he dressed it up nicely, but that's what he said. Now, don't take this video as me asking for new 50 Cent music. I could give a fuck less. But I'm just calling it out for what it is because he gets in this interview and try to act like he got some altruistic view of how things should be and, oh, let me step out the way because I'm an elder statesman and the new artist should get the chance. I don't want to take up space for the new artist. Fuck out of here. Because if you felt like you had something that could really go, you would pursue that. Right? T.I. was able to pull it off. New record, shoom, up the charts. Took over radio independently, no less, through Empire, not even with a major label. Shoom. You know what I'm saying? Your competitor this year. The one you tried to make it seem like, oh, doing a verses with him is a knock to my legacy, except his legacy is continuing musically to this fucking day. With quality music. Got people dancing. the so-called people you say are running the world today, those are the same people at the motherfucking cookout jigging to let them know. They ain't got none of your shit in rotation right now. They'll play that motherfucking Many Men. But a lot of them motherfuckers look more like George Zimmerman than the rest of us. I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. I'll see y'all at the next one. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'll never politic and the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks.